For the last few wars in Marvel Strike Force, I've been trying to come across a Coulson team because I was really wanting to try out some teams myself, and if I have success, look to upload a video to help everyone else as well in taking them down. So tonight, thankfully, I've managed to come across them, so we'll jump in and we'll fingers crossed smash them. But before we do that, let me show you the team we'll be using and the power levels of the Coulson and S.H.I.E.L.D team we'll be going up against as well. So the war we're fighting in tonight is actually a closely fought one, so I couldn't really get in with teams and experiment too much because I was really wanting to try a power armour team against them. I think they could do decent. However, as mentioned, this war's going really pretty tight, so I can't potentially throw a match by testing out a team. So the team I'm using is one that's almost a surefire win against just about any team in war defence in the game. I think almost every team actually, when I think about it. So it is once against the X-Men team. With this team, it's quite important that you have the highest offensive damage on Phoenix, because that way she'll be targeted at the start of the fight and then she'll go down quicker and transform into Dark Phoenix mode. But this is a team's anyway, so it's not a punch up or anything. The power levels are almost equal here. There's only 3,000 difference. So let's jump in and I'll talk you through the gameplay. Here we go then, put it on ×2. At the start here, the way it works with Coulson, should have Phoenix getting taken out. That's why it's really important our power levels are so high. You can see she's took a decent amount of damage already. Yeah, they're actually going for Wolverine instead there. So let's stealth up now. Jean's looking really pretty low, so that's nice. Let's just fire this off here. I want to charge up the freeze and use it in turn number 2 or turn number 3. And then will we transfer this? It's not really going to be any other debuff, so yeah, let's just transfer that. It's blocked, of course. Now I'm going to taunt up on Colossus because it will go on Jean as well here. Hopefully they focus on Jean rather than Colossus, and I will be in trouble. Just need Jean to go down really as quick as possible here. There's all your buffs applying, look at that, an incredible amount. Okay, fire this off. Nice amount of buff removal there. Jean's getting really low here, just need a chain to take her out. So, let's see. We'll go for this here, see if we can get a slower stun at least. Let's see, we got a stun and 2 slows, so that's decent. Now we've got, let's see, defense up on quite a few characters still, so start to work on Coulson. I would like to work on Nick Fury, but Coulson didn't have defense up there, that's the reason I went for him. So Jean's now in the game, and that will hopefully turn everything for me. We'll find out in just a moment. There we go, Coulson's down. Their characters are really pretty low as well here actually. For that reason, the fact they've got defense down on them, let's just try and take them out quickly. Normally I would go for Fury, but characters with defense down, it's just too good an opportunity to pass up. We're extending the taunt now, and that gives Jean more survivability. Here we go actually, wow. Completely smashed them. X-Men team generally does do that though. That was exceptionally easy there. It really was. Coulson wasn't too high, but still, he offers a lot of buffs and so on. So there we go, the X-Men team smashes them when it's an even matchup. When I get the chance, I'll try and do a punch-up, of course. And when I get the chance, I'm going to try and do some other teams against Coulson as well, because the X-Men team is an exceptionally good one. So you want to make sure you're using them on one of the hardest your war defense teams. You don't want to ruin them and use them on a lesser team, which this team looks to be honest from that. But as always, hope the video's been helpful. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all again soon.